Get everything set here. You know, I'm here by myself right now. Are y'all going to show up? All right. Where you at? Where y'all at? I'm here. Now it's your turn to show up, everybody. Keep hearing my phone go off. Let me see what it was. All right. I don't know much to talk about. Somebody come in. Let's talk. Still don't have nothing on the wall behind me. Oh, there's Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. I didn't get much of a chance to talk to y'all today when I do that live stream and I'm busy. So I apologize if I missed some of you guys. I don't mean to, but I'm here now. I'll talk now. Hi, Pansy. How are you tonight? All right, y'all tell me what you did today. I showed y'all what I done today. Hey, Donna. Let's see, Randy. We'll get something up there. Hey, Mamie. How are you tonight? There's Joanna. I was with Joanna today through the live stream. Joanna come up and read the chat, and I think Mary Webb was there. You were there for quite a while, probably. Your wrench is gone. Let me see. It may be on the other. I'll fix that. I'll just fix that right now. Now it's back. I think I gave some wrenches on the Quilted Chicken Farm, but I hadn't got them, gave on this channel much. Oh, Donna, surely you've done something, Donna. And hello, Carol. How are you tonight? Let's see. Mimi says, what did I do today? I pray there aren't too many stupid people in this country. All right. We better. I agree with you, but we won't talk politics, Mimi, okay? So I didn't take it away from you. Don't think I gave you one on this channel, Cheryl. Let's see. And Pansy's tired, been sewing Harvest Apron. It took time to figure it out. So after you figured it out, it made it easy. I didn't mean it that way, Mimi. You know what I mean. Okay? But I agree with you, okay? And you didn't prep a thing today? What did I do today? I didn't prep none. I cooked from what I had on hand for supper. Poor old Terry didn't get much lunch. Hello, Cindy. How's things where Cindy's at? And Cindy's family. What, is Nightbot showing up tonight? You never know when that fella's going to show up and not show up. And Donna fixed supper, but that's about it. Oh, and Cindy's making supper. Some of us down here has already had supper because it's 8 o'clock our time. Chicken tacos for dinner. Yeah, we're giving Mimi a thumbs up, but we won't say much more. Canned peaches, but they're so expensive here. They are here too, Mimi. So I just buy a few extra cans and put on the pantry shelf. Now I've got peaches and they've got the sugar and the work already done for me. See, Joanna, from 3 to 5:30 a.m. I worked on some organization, then a cat nap, then a long phone call with a friend, then visiting with Miss Rita, another cat nap, grocery shopping. You've been busy today. All right, somebody's gonna have to get rid of that person. Yeah, I'll do it. Let me see if I can do it. There we go. Okay. Y'all help me now. Looks like we got an ugly troll. And I'm going to need your help. Mimi, the only fruits I can are peaches and pineapple. All right, back to peaches and prepping and everything else we was talking about. You get you. I'm glad you got him. I was trying to get him too. I don't know how he keeps coming back, but anyway, canned pears. But thank you, Cindy. Yeah, I think I did temporary, at least for a while. Anyway, maybe they're gone. So who's going to come up here and chat with me? I need a bunch of you up here on the panel with me. Mimi, you want to come up? Donna? Joanna? Sister Doobie, Jimmy Carter is my favorite. You like my dress? Mimi, this is one of them cheap Temu dresses is what it is. Bought them earlier in the summer, and I've worn it a lot. But it's almost fall, so I may have to get out long sleeves next. Oh, you're in your PJs. Hello, Lisa Brown. Where'd that go? There it is. Well, I was putting Lisa's hello up there, and it didn't go. Joanna bought a bushel of apples from the mountain orchard. Oh, you're going to be busy. Struggling to keep your eyes open. I hear you, Donna. Y'all see that? I do. Yeah, I love moo-moos too. Nice and comfortable dresses. Lordy mercy, if that ain't the craziest person I ever seen. We think you're ignorant, Izzo. Think you got some kind of problem. I don't know what it is, but are we going to let him run us off, or are we going to stay here? I could just leave because he's being so ugly, or we could just stay. What do y'all think? I hate to be run off by some ignorant person, don't you? Timed, okay. I didn't see the thing for timing out. 24 hours. Okay. Thank you, Cindy. I don't know. Did he come back under a different number, name, something? I don't know. Anyway. And Randy reported, it's the same one that you had to report just about a week ago, wasn't it? Hadn't been many days ago. So I don't even know how you go report it, hardly. But I think he does that to a lot of people. I've seen him on other people's chats too. There comes Joanna. Let's see if she gets up here. Joanna, I can't see your face yet, so I need to make sure with what's going on tonight. There you are. I had to make sure because we don't.
Yeah, we don't need any of the shenanigans.
No.
Yeah, he's been reported twice and put out by you and by Cindy. I think he's trying, but he just got the message.
Yeah, I've seen him do that to other people. Oh, Donna's stuck at home for a few days. No car. And not that I want to go anyplace, but I still want my car, even if I wasn't wanting to go.
Hi, Mary. Well, it's nice that we have an old beat up truck if we need backup.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was laughing at something in another chat.
Oh, you watch another one too? Hello, Gladys.
No, the comments from some of my chats on Messenger comes up, and somebody earlier today had put up this funny video about this old country guy talking about, you talk about your wife as bougie because she goes out and wants an expensive Gucci purse. Go get it. I have a bougie crafting wife, and we have this, 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 and this. And so somebody just popped up and said, well, I must be doing the quilting bougie. But it was a funny video because he went into this whole 2-minute thing about his wife and her craft stuff and fabric.
My niece and her daughters just opened up a little consignment shop in a little old town near here, and they've named it the Bougie Barn, and I didn't even know what bougie meant. Oh, there he is back again. Who's gonna get him? Get him, girls.
All right, I'm ban the user and delete.
I can do it, but I'm going to give y'all the honor of getting rid of him. You got it yet?
Yeah, well, I just hit ban and delete, but I guess Cindy was doing it at the same time. He's getting it from all sides, so he's stubborn.
And hello, Joyce. How are you tonight, Joyce? Oh, maybe he's in a bad. Maybe we'll let you do it next time. You pay attention. Next time you see him, you let's see who can be the first one. Who'll do that? Come on, crazy troll, do something else because they're gonna get you.
The hands are out tonight. You better watch out. Well, I hit it and it wasn't working, and then I realized Cindy was hitting it, so we'll let Mimi have the next round if he's stubborn enough to try again.
Yeah, we're gonna let Mimi get him next time. She's still fired up. She's still fired up over the debate, so she wants to get somebody. So, all right, I'm not going to talk about that.
You would think that he'd get the message by now that he's not welcome, but
not welcome. Crazy troll. Well, yeah, come back as crazy troll, so they'll know real quick to get rid of you. No, don't come back. But anyway, we're just going to chuckle about it and go on. So,
well, you really don't want to have to give in and let them win by having to quit.
Just to quit because you're annoyed with them. Hello, Annette. Annette Graff.
Evening, Annette. I think I said evening to Mary and Joyce and everybody else.
Y'all are here from all over tonight, from one end of the country to the other.
Well, you put up the homing beacon. It's like, oh, redesign when I'll pop over.
Let's see. I volunteered for it, but by the time I volunteered for it, but by the time he got home, I realized I needed something from the stores.
Hi, Donna. How are you tonight?
Yeah, we got a troll, but we're going to get rid of him. Yeah.
I said hello when I first came on. I said, Randy. See, I'm here. I'm not like skipping out on my job tonight here.
We all notice Randy when he comes in. Randy, you're just the center of attention on my channel. And I do, once again, I apologize if I get busy on some of them lives and don't chat with you. It's not that I'm trying to ignore you.
Well, sometimes you need 10 eyes.
I know I miss them. Hey, Kathy. How's Kathy? You feeling better? You know, she took that tumble, and she's had all kinds of problems the last couple of weeks.
Oh, I took a tumble yesterday morning.
Oh, yesterday. Oh.
And I got a nice bruise on my hip. and
Oh,
I was standing, and I caught my crutch on the lip of a piece of flooring, and I tried to move forward, and they didn't, and I went down on this hip, and there's no padding. I was like, oh,
oh
crap.
no.
But
Huh.
it's fine. It's just bruised.
Yeah, but at our age, when we start tumbling, we'll break hips and all kinds of other stuff.
Donna
She's
says that way it
still ahead.
goes. I'm fine. Donna says that's the way it goes. I'm fine. Just super tired. How are you? I'm doing fine. Yeah, Miss Rita, but that's my replaced hip, and they said I really can't break it. And I
Uh-uh.
was
No.
standing. I was standing, and I went down, so it wasn't like I was moving.
God.
But I'm like, I went down hiking to the rapids, and I went all over the place in the mountains at the orchard. I was very careful, and then I come home, and because I haven't woken up yet, and I'm trying to grab an extra blanket, I fall.
Mm. But I tell you, it don't take much to hang your toe on to
No.
go down. We need to send her some bubble wrap. And Kathy too. Kathy Wakes needs some bubble wrap
Oh,
too.
she big time. I've been praying for her, 'cause that was a bad one.
Yes, it was. And hello, Marla. How's Marla tonight?
And I got to meet Donna up by Hendersonville
Mm-hmm.
last Wednesday, and we had a good time. It's
Mm-hmm.
too short. We got to do that again.
Do you go down that way pretty often? Down where she's at, where Donna is?
Well, I'm starting to make more trips to Chattanooga because of my great niece. And last November when I went, I flew and then I was stuck. I couldn't go anywhere and I had to negotiate just to go to the grocery store. So I'm like, this time I know it's short notice and I had back surgery, but I'm driving. And that
Mm-hmm.
gives me the freedom to do it slow. And I figured out a good halfway point, which is Spartanburg, North Carolina, which is right about where Donna lives.
Huh.
Um,
Okay.
and then I can go up over the mountains the rest of the way because it's a good hike. But my great niece is 7 years old, and her mom's bipolar, and
Oh
parents are
no.
separated. So she calls Aunt Joe, and then she goes, "I got this going on. Can you come?" And of course, Aunt Joe's like, "I'll be there,"
Oh, yeah.
because she's at that age. But I hadn't made a big driving trip like that in 25 years. So it was kind of good to get back in the saddle.
Yeah. Marla, we had fun sewing today. Those girls are a lot of fun to sew with. And hello, Tanya Barton.
Hi, Marla.
I skipped lunch and went to the bank and store. Was about to fix early supper and got a dizzy spell. Oh, no. Sugar got too low and my daughter yelled at me.
Well, I'm sorry she yelled at you. You just got busy and distracted.
But I guess if you would have ate, maybe your sugar would have stayed leveled out though. So
Ate a
yeah, that
snack
you
or
for not
something like
eating.
that. And
On a
Donna slipped on a puppy
puppy
pad and
pad and
almost
almost
fell.
fell this evening. I just took some skin off my arm. Yeah, I'm paranoid about falling too. And I think we bruise and tear our skin more as the older we get than what we used to.
Hmm. Well, being on crutches 25 years, if I know I'm going to fall, I go limp and I just fall, and that saves a lot. I've learned how to fall, so that saves from a lot worse injuries, but I have bruised myself pretty good. No matter how careful I am, every once in a
And
while.
Glenda, I forgot, but are you down where the hurricane's coming through? I bet you are. You may lose your internet, might even lose power.
Hmm. Yeah.
Hello, hello, Huga Homestead.
Hello, Huga.
Yeah, Marla, that Nightbot comes and goes. I don't ever invite him. He just shows up sometimes, and sometimes he don't.
And that, yeah, that's why I said I don't know there was need for for her to yell at you because you already knew that you weren't thinking. Could have had a little grace on that one because you probably already was kicking
Yeah.
yourself.
You know what Cindy said. Everyone be safe in the hurricane. Y'all down there in the way. I'm hoping I get some rain on the pea patch out there. Is what I'm hoping. But I don't know. We may be east of it. May miss us. Hello, Brenda.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Marla, a lot of people lost
that.
power in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Sometimes they shut it
Oh,
down just prophylactically to make sure that there isn't a problem. As a which
oh,
makes it even harder.
well,
We have,
let's see,
go ahead.
Glenda, Glenda, are you Mississippi? Am I right on that? You better check the weather. You may get some thunderstorm warnings and stuff, flood warnings, tornado
These,
warnings. Don't want to say it, but
on Friday, we have a 55% chance of rain, and there's up to a 50% chance of rain all week for a whole week. Oh my goodness, that's too much rain. I mean, it's good, but for me, I was like, let's see what the radar says.
Yeah.
Okay, right now it's right off of New Orleans. So yeah, it's scattering rain. It's coming your way, Miss Rita, according to the
Yeah, but
according to the radar.
I think it's going to go east of me. Oh, I think it's going to go east because I'm on the west side of the state.
Yeah, so let's see here. Oops, well, my fingers aren't working tonight, but it's coming.
Yeah, Marla,
But it may move over.
Marla, I started watching Max more than I do Ryan. I like them both, but I just thought I'd support the one that might need the support a little better. So I watch Max more than Ryan. And I watch the weather when it's not even in my area sometimes, just for fun. Brenda, I wish it would rain. You sure do. Yeah, we could use a little bit too down here, Brenda.
Yeah, it's over more by Hot Springs
Mm-hmm.
right now, and then it could move anywhere. I think it's gonna miss us this time. But for some reason, we do have a lot of rain coming in at the end of the week.
But that part you're looking at there in Hot Springs, that hurricane's still down at New Orleans. So
Yeah, it
yeah,
just came ashore. So, and I don't think that's been updated. Yeah, the last update was a couple hours ago, so they'll probably have to update it soon. But yeah, it's just now crossing.
Hey, J. Mary, I'm glad you found us, so you won't go batty.
Hi, Mary.
75-day hot weather end of the week, and you'll be adding electrolytes to your water. It's fall, y'all. Weird weather all over.
Oh yeah, it was 55 this morning, and it'd be 57 this morning and then the next morning coming up it'll be 57, and then we're going back into the mid 60s. So we just all of a sudden dove into deep fall, and now we're going back.
Oh, and there's Marilyn. Hey, Marilyn, you joining the strippers tonight?
Stripper club.
Oh, and there's Wilkes County boy. Hey, Wilkes. Been a while since you've been in to see us.
Randy, I think you missed it this afternoon. They were just a stripping left and right, cutting that fabric.
So Marilyn said it was a house of strippers because we'd sew them strips and we'd cut them strips. I'll tell Terry you said howdy, Wilkes. He's down there in recliner.
I wanted to do some sewing today, but I hit the ground running. So yesterday and today I tried to take it easy. Next week's like
I
Five
didn't.
doctor
I
appointments.
didn't do any sewing today. I was doing all that stripping. So I didn't sew. Got
But
them all cut.
there's three
Hey,
doctor's appointments, a lab, and then
hey,
the
Charlotte.
monthly fellowship at church the next week. So it's gonna be one of those weeks. Hi, Charlotte.
Oh, Marilyn. See, Marilyn was stripping with us. She's making a baby quilt. Any of the rest of y'all stripping today? I know that quilt is amazing. That Rhonda's diamond pendant. I'd never tried to make one, but it is. It's
The
beautiful,
fabric she chose, absolutely gorgeous.
gorgeous. Yes.
But while I was on
Will.
live,
I've got to say, hey, Wilkes, we've got a Rhonda, and she's looking for a boyfriend. Did you see her, Joanna? She said that today, didn't
yeah,
she?
she did.
She said, I'm looking for a man. So
She
she's
certainly did.
She's a widow woman, but she's looking for a man. Anyway, Rhonda, you're not here to defend yourself, but and I have a cutter for strips. You haven't used it yet. Okay, Sandy, I don't sew, so I won't say I was stripping.
And Randy says, isn't it going to watch you anymore with all this stripper?
Hey, it's all Marilyn. Marilyn started it.
And Sister Doob said it rained here and a thunderstorm still waiting to hear from the long armor.
Long armor, okay.
She did say that.
Yeah, Mary Webb heard her say it. Oh, you're single and going to keep it that way. All right. Randy's got a wife, so. Oh, y'all are a mess.
I think Randy's wife's still trying to find the thread and the needles for a sewing machine because he's supposed to sew for us.
Yeah,
he was supposed to sew for us, and we
yes,
all came
and
on, but he couldn't find thread
needed a machine needle there first. Yeah. And now, Randy said he's on the road to Amarillo. So, Randy, when you get back home, we'll have to teach you how to sew and strip. Oh.
But I did find something that I needed to work on when I was in your live. I need to finish my Christmas tree, my fabric Christmas tree. And I got 12 here ready to turn and
Good night, Cindy. Go enjoy your supper. We're going to hang out here a little bit longer.
So that was a bonus. While you were stripping, I found the trees.
Yeah.
And I had more ready to just finish than I thought I did for Christmas. More UFOs.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder how Ashley's doing tonight. She said she had a rough night last night.
I didn't hear a whole lot of what she was saying about her health. I was letting y'all chat, and I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention, so I missed everything she said. But
well, she just said that she had a rough night last night, and that she's, I think, waiting on the doctor for surgery.
And and going to go back on the 25th, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I don't know what's taking them so long. With as poorly as she's feeling, usually they move a little bit faster getting the things done, but sometimes that happens.
And Marla said to Marilyn, I have both, still stripping after 25 years and still stripping after 40 years. Gladys is asking y'all to give me a thumbs up. So
I did that before I came in.
Find a good, honest woman this day and time. If you have one, better be good to her and hang on to her.
Yeah. I don't think I could find anybody who'd want to put up with me at this point. I've been single so long.
Okay, and so what did you do? Tear the strips? I don't. When I'm wanting to square something to straighten up some fabric, I'll tear it. But I don't like the strings that come out of it when you actually rip it. Do you guys?
I will.
Why is the doctor? Why is the
She's
doctor not finding what's wrong with her? I don't know. Don't know.
they've talked about two things, and she didn't say whether or not they settled on severe gallbladder issues, which is really a whole lot simpler, or if it's Crohn's, and they should know by now with the testing they've
Yeah.
done. So
I did hear her say something about her ankle hurt, so she fell down and
oh yeah,
oh,
she did. She fell on the floor, fell out of bed, or fell on the floor, and her husband called the ambulance, and they sent the firemen to help her get
oh,
up.
uh,
Um,
oh,
those are the element. I will tear sometimes salvages or edges off the fabric to get it squared, but I don't typically tear my strips or
ribs.
that kind of thing. And it does thread some, but sometimes you end up saving fabric when you're trying to square up by just doing a quick, and sometimes it just feels good to just go
Yeah, I've been those fat quarters I've been making. I've got some older fabrics I've been ripping up in strips, and that's what I'm just tying around them to hold them together. And it's fun sometimes to rip that. So, see, all we have left in the garden is potatoes and tomato plants. I've got a pretty pea patch out there in my garden. Gonna be lots of purple hull peas and little white peas and whippoorwill peas. There's not many
whippoorwill
tomatoes.
peas.
Whippoorwill, yeah, there's southern pea. Tear 108 wide bags. Now sometimes I'll rip it for the backing on the quilts.
Good night, Miss Charlotte. You have
Good
a
night,
good night.
Charlotte. Oh yeah,
Marilyn, yes, Eleanor
yeah.
Burns was.
It was Eleanor Burns that got me started years ago, and then I quit, but then I've come back to it. But did what
Mhm.
the Lone Star and the Trip Around the World and a couple more of her books I had or got I still have.
Miss Rita, you asked me about vintage fabric. This was put out like in the 80s, and I do use it, but I got it because of the pattern, and it
Thank
was
you,
well
Will.
stored. I don't typically get old fabric, and I don't get a lot of it. But every once in a while, there's a design I will get out of print if I need it for a project. But I
Mm-hmm.
got these about 3 years ago on a
Thank you,
real good
Will.
deal. And so yeah,
And Wilkes, if you're leaving, come back and stop in some more and see us again another time. Drop by and visit with us a little bit.
mhm.
Hey, Jane. And all that says hi to me and Joanne and all in chat.
Hi, Jane. Um, J. Mary said she found old-fashioned quilts on Pinterest, so I have been dreaming over all the pretty quilts. Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna go look and see if I have any thumbs up. I'm gonna see just for fun. I see 29. I see 29 thumbs up. Oh, the radiant
and
star. Yeah, I like making them radiant stars, and I don't think they're that hard to do. They're not too bad. I years 20 30 years ago I made a bunch of them. And 2 or 3 years ago I made one, and then I made that one this year, but you'd think I'd get tired of them.
I usually hit the thumbs up before I open the chat so I don't forget.
Mhm.
Randy said should
Yeah.
be
Well,
60.
it's showing 60 people in here right at the moment, but I don't think there's 60 thumbs up. Hey, Sarah
Hi,
Stitches, how are you tonight?
hi, Sarah. Hi, Mary.
I
Hi,
think
Susan.
I think Sarah's changed her profile thing over there. Well,
I
avatar,
think you're
whatever you
right.
call that thing, because I think it didn't it look different a few days ago, Sarah? Have you changed it? I think you have. And hey, Susan Munger, this first time I've seen your name tonight, I think.
Mm-hmm. Good to see you. Sarah says I
You
always
always
change my
change your
picture.
picture, right?
Keeps us guessing.
And Jay Merritt hit the thumbs up when I come to the room, and I'm waiting for the chat to open. Okay. And how do you
Rope
change?
said he was number 27.
Okay. Oh, you knock before you enter?
What do you mean? How do you change it,
Su-
Jane?
Susan won $20 at bingo. You have to go to your page somehow and go into
Oh,
settings or something and do that.
picture. Yeah.
YouTube recommends that you change your picture every 30. I didn't know that. I think
I
I'm going to
didn't
change.
either.
I think I'm going to change mine again. Yeah, don't spend it all in one place, Susan.
Yeah, don't find some good estate sale and just have too much fun.
I hit thumbs up and it says unlike under it.
I don't know why.
Hmm.
I don't have that. But on my YouTube, when you're in the regular page, it has like your face and you click on it and it takes you to the settings and then you can fiddle with things.
Oh, Jan's watching Hurricane Francine move ashore in Louisiana. Well,
There's one. Where's your brother?
so I
At
bet
least
that
he's
hurricane's
moving.
gonna hit some of you that are in chat right now. I'm not sure if I've seen too many in here that's from Louisiana. Sarah, when I first started using YouTube, I was hacked, so I'm very careful about giving people information, birthdays, birth years. Change your picture as often as you can. Now we'll all be in here tomorrow looking different.
Miss Rita, somebody today, right at the end of chat, asked about the mystery boxes because she said she couldn't find them.
Well,
And it was right at the end, and I told her that maybe you sold out.
Well, yeah, because I don't make a whole lot of them at one time, so they did sell out, but they'll be back. I do 2 or 3 of them and say 2 or 3 is available, and then I go on to something else.
Well, that's what I told her because right as I was trying to catch that comment, it hit the end. So I told her, I said, she probably sold out, and you just gotta keep your eyes peeled and move faster.
Yeah, I'll put some more of them another day. I'm behind on orders right now. I should have been filling orders today, but y'all saw what I was doing, so I'll have to get on them in the morning.
But you were having fun today. That looked like a whole
But
lot of fun.
and that's only on Wednesdays that they come and sew like that. Has anyone heard from Francis or Sheila? Francis I see in the Facebook some, and Sheila, I don't know. Sheila just started going other places, I guess. She don't come by here very often anymore. So I haven't heard from Sheila. Yo-yo quilts. I wouldn't want a yo-yo quilt myself. I don't know why, but
no,
hello,
I
Cindy
do
Hughes.
hi, Cindy. I do use yo-yos, J. Mary, to make angels, to make Christmas trees. I did get a pattern from Susan that uses them on tea towels, so you can make cherries and things like that. I got a beautiful heart one for doing that. But I have no desire to make 500 of them and put them together as a quilt.
Cindy Hughes, remind me again where you're from. I've forgotten. There's Janet from the great Buzzard state of Tennessee. Janet Keene, you're a mess.
Yeah.
You're a mess.
I was just in Tennessee, Janet. I didn't see no buzzards.
How about Kathy? Kathy's probably still in chat. She come by a few minutes ago. She still got a headache. Oh, Cindy watched the Bargello quilt today. You watch us up there stripping. Oh, I
Oh,
spent my day
there.
searching for rulers for my long arm in Winston Clemens. So you're going to do some fancy stitching with rulers on your long arm. I do too, Janet. I love to laugh. I'll laugh at about anything. Let's see. Is Sheila on her cruise by now, or is it a few more days? I can't remember the exact date of
Yeah,
Sheila's cruise.
I
Yeah,
can't.
Cindy, that's why I asked you, because I was thinking you were Arkansas, but I wasn't sure. So good old Arkansas.
I know she's preparing for a cruise, and that it was soon. Janet said she saw you stripping too.
Were you stripping too, Cindy?
Uh,
Tanya loves making yo-yos. Haven't made anything with the ones I have been saving them.
I make,
Working
like
on
I
a
said,
Christmas quilt with Lori Holt's hometown holiday fabric, red and green with the latte color background. That sounds pretty. And Marla, I was thinking around the 25th. I was thinking it was later in the month too, Marla. The end of the month. Yeah.
Tanya,
So,
you can use them for lots of little projects like angels and Christmas trees and things, and they're very cool. I just got 2 sizes of heart yo-yo template, and I'm waiting on my butterflies to come, and they're just fun.
and why is the views going to go up because of all the strippers on there? Oh,
Oh my
and that
God.
latte fabric color makes it look antique or tea-dyed. I'm sure it does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cindy, if you're in Arkansas, you're going to have to drive to and come sew with us someday. Yeah. Oh, all the strippers. Yeah. See, I knew what you meant.
And some of them are going to come in and go,
Well,
that's not what I was thinking.
that's not what they were thinking. And,
Yeah, that's not what I
yeah.
was preparing
Hello,
for.
Lady Sky.
Did you push your
Did y'all
brother off?
did y'all go? Lady Sky come up on the panel about a week ago.
Oh, I must have
Did y'all
missed that
see her
when I
and
was on my
check
trip.
out her channel? She
I'll have
has a
to.
pretty much a cooking channel. And Janet,
Oh,
we had a good country supper tonight: pot of pinto beans, salmon patties, fried taters, cornbread. Oh, it was good, but you ate too much. That does sound good.
Susan, I have the pattern for the. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Shoot. I have a pattern, a vintage simplicity pattern that does a dachshund and a frog and some other things out of yo-yos, and it has that creepy clown on it. And no, I will not make that creepy clown.
See, okay, see, it's close to Arkadelphia. Is it raining where you're at now, Cindy? What's Yeah, pass the beans, and I'll take some hot cornbread with some butter on it and a glass of milk.
Yes, ma'am.
I like milk with
Some
my
fried
cornbread.
taters. But yeah, I picked it up because it has a dachshund that you can make out of yo-yos. It's from like the 70s, and I found one, and I thought, well, you could block that creepy clown, and I haven't gotten to it yet. They have a monkey, one with a monkey too, and they look cute, but I'm trying to get this bright light out of my background. But yeah, no, that clown looks.
Grilled cheese sandwich. I like grilled cheese sandwiches too.
I had peanut butter. I
You
got
had,
back.
you had peanut butter. I fried little chicken wings and made mashed potatoes and fried okra. And I know y'all think we have fried okra all the time, but you eat fried okra in okra season when it's out and fresh. You do. So
I do not know why My
Oh,
phone is being
Cindy,
weird today.
Cindy, I love buttermilk and cornbread too, but I don't always have buttermilk on hand. But I like my buttermilk and cornbread too. But if I don't have buttermilk, sweet milk will work.
And then when I was digging around the other day, I found this pattern that I had picked up because it has a dachshund you can put on a bin.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fried okra. We eat a lot of it in the summertime. Let's see. Lady Sky made hot Reuben sandwich was good with sauerkraut.
Yeah, they are good with sauerkraut. Grilled cheese with tomato soup, that's classic.
Yep. Janet, I would love a mess of okra, and you like cornbread and sweet milk. A lot of us like a lot of the same old country foods.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I know is the simple country stuff. I don't know the fancy stuff.
I picked up a little bit of, but I stay mostly southern. I like me some fresh biscuits.
Purple whole peas, fried okra, and tomatoes.
Mystery. J. Mary said she had sardines, crackers, and pickled okra. Mystery. I don't like fish and could give it up for life, but I love sardines.
Huh.
Um,
I think I'd rather have fish than sardines. So is it soul food, Cindy? Is that what it is? I thought it was just good old country cooking. And too warm. Too warm in Florida for soup? She had fried chicken and mac and cheese for yourself. Well, let's see. Oh, I thought you had the Reuben sandwich. Who was that had the Reuben sandwich with the sauerkraut?
I thought that was Susan.
Okay,
I wouldn't swear by that, but I thought that was Susan.
And Ned, you're in New York. Do you eat different in New York than what we do down here in the South? A lot of us down here on this chat's from the South.
Mm-hmm. Now, my mama did. My mama was from New York, and she couldn't cook worth a lick.
No sardines, just can't handle them. And hello, Catherine S. Hello, Miss Rita, tuned in just in time to get hungry. And Catherine, is it raining where you're at? Because if I remember right, you're in Louisiana. You may be getting a lot of rain, but now can't remember where in Louisiana, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on the state. No, well, I don't know who it was that had the Reubens. Let's see. Joyce has got to go. Good night, Joyce.
Good night, Joyce.
Talk to you next time.
Oh,
try boneless sardines. They are the best. My husband loves sardines, but I'm not just real fond of them.
I haven't had sardines in years. Annette made a hot Reuben sandwich. Okay. That's the creepy clown yo-yo doll.
Oh, ew. Yeah, and Kathy, yes, ma'am. Rain and light wind here. Worst is southeast of you.
But you couldn't get the dachshund without getting the clown. And the dachshund is so cute. I've never even opened this after I got it. I don't really want to bust the sticker.
I could eat them as a child, but can't eat them now. The sardines, I've never a fan of sardines. Let's see, Jane Martin, a neighbor boy would come around and gross us out eating sardines straight out of the can. That's funny. That's kind of, my husband will open up a can, just kind of dump them out in the plate and get him some crackers and eat with them.
I got it for this pattern here. The dachshund and the owl. And this is like 1970, 77. But yeah, these two and I want to get the one with the monkey, but these two clowns, no. But it was real cheap, and it came with this that makes 3.
Yeah. Yeah, they do, Janet. There's mustard, and then there's some with hot sauce, and then there's just the plain ones too, isn't there?
They make them in oil. They make them in water. Pack, Yeah, Donna, I'm looking for the one that has the monkey and the hippo, and it's the same around the same time. But the caterpillar, the dachshund, and the owl are real cute. But you can keep the creepy clown.
And Ned said, I made my youngest a circus quilt. Found out later they don't like clowns. We shouldn't laugh at that, but that's kind of funny. So.
Thank you, Donna. Yeah, I picked up a whole set of brand new yo-yo maker things for 10 cents a piece, and I was trying to figure out what to do with them. They were by Clover. They're real nice. And that's when I started making angels and Christmas trees, and sometimes I find old wooden spools to use for the base, but
for sardines, when I was a kid, I used to pick the bones and skin off. Then my daddy told me about the skinless, boneless, and life has never been the same. And have y'all ever opened them cans of salmon and all them bones in them things too, and mackerel?
Mm-hmm.
But I never really picked the bones out. I just mushed them up with it because that's probably good for you too.
And their salmon bones aren't real sharp and pointy usually. I mean, sardine bones to me.
Toast, haven't had any lately. Time to get some. Yeah, I don't think we've ever talked about sardines on this channel before. We talk about a lot of food, but not so hungry now. No sardines, but they're so good for you, Catherine. There's just lots of the vitamins in them things and minerals. It's good for you, but I don't want any either. So,
but Susan sent me this pattern, and these fruits are different yo-yos. This is 10 years ago. And the little strawberries.
I've never had pickles. Never had pickled pig's feet. You did. They're not bad, but like potted meat sandwiches.
I've had pickled lamb's tongue, fresh from the farm.
Now, nobody's going to be hungry tonight after all these foods we're talking about. Did they used to make pot trivets out of yo-yos filled with the old metal soda bottle tops, and then I had a tool to make yo-yos, made a pink and green lap quilt years ago. It was really neat. Out here, I'm with Marilyn. Give me meat and taters any day. You're a down-to-earth farm girl.
My favorite is a bone-in ribeye steak with mashed taters. That's my favorite meal right there. Beef and taters.
J. Mary don't like the salmon. Every time I've tried salmon, it takes an hour to get the nasty taste out of my mouth. Tried it always baked, breaded, fried. Just can't eat it.
I didn't grow up. We didn't eat very much fish growing up. We had blue crab from Chesapeake Bay and oysters, and as an adult, I don't really care for oysters. I've had them every different way. Stuffed ham, but I do like me some crab meat and some good Southern Maryland crab cakes every once in a while.
Yeah, we grew up in the country, and we'd go down to the big old pond there by the house and catch fish. We ate a lot of just little old fried perch and brim, because that's what you'd catch on the hook and worm. Hey, Joan, how are you?
Joan. Oh, we used to get a lot of fresh catfish nuggets in New Orleans, and
Mm,
I really enjoyed that. I put some Zatarain's batter on them and deep fry them, and that was some good eating. I had alligator there in the French Quarter every once in a while on a stick, and it was pretty
right.
good too.
And Annette, I like fried catfish and hush puppies with grits and coleslaw. Now, I'm not a grit eater, so I don't want no grits, and I want some tartar sauce on my fried catfish, but no grits. I don't want any grits. Brim are yummy. Yeah, that you could just kind of throw your hook out there. Wouldn't even have to have bait on it sometime and catch
Hmm
a little brim in the pond.
Now, see, I don't like a lot of grits, but I make grits with half cream, half water, and I cook them till they're real nice and smooth. And then I put a big chunk of butter in them and some salt, and they're real good. But they're not like grits you get at most places. And I get the fresh fine ground white corn ones out of South Carolina called palmetto.
Fished in the lake, we ate them fried. I know the little brim as kids. I didn't eat very much because them bones were a pain in the butt, pain in the rear. And Mama did y'all don't choke on them bones, don't swallow them bones. I had this almost scared to eat them little brims. So toasted tuna fish jelly sandwiches a lot with. That sounds awful too, Wilkes. Toasted tuna fish jelly.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No.
Mary Webb said that's an interesting combo, Wilkes.
And Wilk says, "Don't forget the cheese." Now, my daddy would make tuna fish and put it on an English muffin and put cheese over it, melted just under the broiler till the cheese got bubbly and a little brown. I've done that.
Hmm.
But no jelly with mayonnaise and
Nah,
cheese. No.
we'll pass. You can keep it, Wilkes.
Cindy put sugar in her grits.
Last time I ate grits, they just didn't taste good. Don't know if it was me or the grits.
Well, grits are one of those things that you have to cook them right. And it's like with some other things, you got to cook them right, or they're just
Yeah.
not appetizing.
Yeah, and I'm with Janet there, Wilkes. What she put up there.
No,
But Joan did get a bone stuck in her throat one time. I tell you, it was hard to get them little bones. The fish was hard to eat.
hmm and
And
cheese grits are good, Jane Martin. So are shrimp and grits if it's done right. But now I do like
that was,
crawfish. Those mud puppies
yeah.
do good crawfish bowl.
And Joan, that always terrified me of getting a bone stuck in my throat because we was always cautioned to be careful eating the fish.
It's still bones and fish still concern me.
Yeah.
Bananas in your grits. Come on, Wilkes. You're just throwing things up there.
Wilkes, I think you're pulling our legs. What I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're just trying to make us go it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
What
I'd have oatmeal than grits too, Sarah.
Oh, I love oatmeal. I take old-fashioned oats and I put it in the pan with a tad of salt and pour cream in there and cook it. Not 5 minutes, but 10 minutes. Bring it to a boil and bring it till it's nice and creamy, and then add some brown sugar and butter. But yeah, and you got to cook grits longer than the instruction. And the best grits have at least half of their liquid content is cream, heavy cream, not
Mm,
water, not
mm.
milk. And they don't come from a little packet that you dump in a bowl in your microwave.
You should try it. Yeah, Wilkes, are you pregnant? Janet, you're a mess.
Mm.
Ah,
Now, one day in the first or second grade, I pulled out my lunch sandwich, and my daddy had put peanut butter with bologna on Wonder Bread. And when I went home that night, I said that wasn't an experiment that worked well. Keep trying.
Peanut butter on bologna? That sounds as bad as the Wilkes just.
Yeah, it was. I told him, I said, peanut butter with bananas, the marshmallow fluff with peanut butter and jelly, you're fine. But that bologna, no, don't do that again. Hi, June.
Yeah, hello, June.
But he always made my lunches for school, in elementary school, middle school, and it was, you never knew what you was gonna get.
Peanut butter and mustard? I don't.
No.
Uh,
No.
eh,
Somebody corrupted your
you're
taste
not making.
buds, Wilkes.
Yeah, we're not. You're not making us hungry, Wilkes. We don't want to eat your cooking.
Mm-mm.
No. Best Joey Mary, best grits I ever had was in some greasy spoon on the side of the road in Asheville, North Carolina. Don't know what they did to them, but gosh, they was good. Huh.
You cook them long,
And this,
unload, and use good ingredients.
we
Now,
had sausage biscuit for lunch at school or fried bologna. I like fried bologna.
I do too. I was going to say I like fried bologna. And I
Mustard.
like sausage biscuits, but
I like sausage biscuits, sure do. Yeah.
greasy spoon. I have to keep my eye out for that next time I go near Asheville. I had really good grits in Charleston, but they did it the same way with cream, half cream, half water, lots of butter.
See, y'all all like fried bologna. You know, my husband won't eat fried bologna. He don't want his fried. So I'll fry mine. If we have a bologna sandwich, I'll fry mine, but not his. And what was that? German bologna from Delhi. Do you not get Petty Jean bologna, Sandy? Petty Jean bologna's good around here.
Mm-hmm. Marilyn, that's funny. She went to the Smoky Mountains once, ate at a lodge, ordered trout, never had trout. It scared the crap out of me when I seen the waiter coming with the head and the tail still on my trout.
Yeah, I'd have wanted to chop the heads off of them and clean them.
Now, see, my grandmama for about 15 years, every Friday, she went to the same restaurant and got fresh fried catfish, and it had the head and the tail on it. And it was good catfish, because I ate there many a times with her. But
Tomatoes on peanut butter. Wilkes is still coming up with some doozies.
I'll have some mayonnaise on tomatoes and just eat them with a little salt, pepper, the tomato, and put a little dab of mayonnaise on them, but not peanut butter.
Bologna burn-ins on YouTube, and they look good. And do y'all say blogner or do you say bologna?
Bologna.
It's not bologna. It's not
Bologna.
It's bologna. Man would, let's see, Mom would buy Sugardale bologna in a 2-pound chunk.
Hi, Nancy. How you doing this evening?
Hello. Yeah, guess who, Nancy? Hello.
In Ohio, Sarah's mama would buy Sugardale bologna in a 2-pound chunk.
And I've never barbecued my bologna. I just like it plain. It don't have to be just fried plain. Spell it Blogden and say bologna. Okay, that's what we do.
Cut a little thick, and then you slit it so it doesn't curl real bad, and just fry it on each side.
Yeah.
Put just a tad of butter on the thing so it doesn't stick, and fry it, and then throw it in white bread with mayonnaise. Bologna is bologna.
And you want me to text your mama and ask her about the tomatoes and peanut butter? I'll just have to take your word for it, Wilkes.
I wouldn't be surprised, Wilkes, because some people.
Hi, Denise. Yeah.
Some people do have weird combinations, but
Oh, okay. So is that what they do when they bring the trout to you? Then they cut it up for you and take that that yucky part away? I've never ordered trout. I've never. I don't think I've ever ate trout. To tell you the truth. So is that what they do?
Hmm.
And take that part away? Hmm.
Now Denise is saying pickle slices and peanut butter. You guys have something about just running peanut butter tonight. Huh?
I like a lot of stuff just plain by itself. I don't think I like weird combinations very much.
I
Oh, I
don't know.
remember, J. Mary, I remember that song.
Why was
Oscar
why
Mayer
was
Bunny.
why was Denise hit? Oh, oops, that was a oops. Okay.
I guess so. You know it's fresh. Is that the reason they bring the trout with the head and the? Huh? I don't know. And I don't eat bananas and peanut butter, but that don't sound bad. It's just not something I eat. Peanut butter and
I
apples, that'd be good.
I have done both peanut butter and bananas, peanut butter and apples. I've done peanut butter and banana sandwiches because Dad sent those in my school lunches
But
frequently.
and Denise, I don't think Oreo cookies and orange juice sounds very good either. Oh, is that what? That's
I
funny.
was, I'm sorry, Jane, but I was wondering why it was hidden and then unhidden, and you was going after a bug.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Peanut butter ice cream, delicious. Peanut butter and ice cream. I don't know.
I bought some vanilla
Have
ice
y'all
cream.
have y'all had peanut butter pie? Peanut butter pie is good.
I bought some vanilla ice cream and got raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and some caramel and a little bit of nuts to make some ice cream. Oh, and banana slices. And
Mm.
I got on here and got distracted. Yes, picking
Just looking
tomatoes from the
at you.
vine.
Marilyn's trout was looking at her, so she knew it was fresh.
Wait a minute, where'd it go?
My, I might want you might want your wrench back. Oh, because you're going to delete yourself. Well, we'll give you another chance. That's just one strike. We'll give you two more strikes, Jane.
um, guess who Nancy loves picking tomatoes from the vine, putting salt on them and eating them in
Oh,
the garden. Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah. Well, I don't guess I don't actually eat them in the garden because there's no salt out there, but I'll eat them in the kitchen that way.
Well, I have slipped a salt shaker in my pocket to go out and pick tomatoes.
Crushed barbecue chips sprinkled over vanilla ice cream. I don't know. I'm studying on that one. Don't know. That might be okay.
Peanut butter mixed in syrup with loaf bread is delicious. Mix it in a
Yeah.
cup. So good.
At school years ago, was in school, they always had peanut butter with syrup on the tables. We're going back 50 years ago or longer.
I miss
Not
those
anymore.
government chunks of cheese. They come in a box in the 70s. They made the best grilled cheese sandwiches.
Hmm.
And then they disappeared, but they were big. I don't know, what were they, 2-3 pounds, Miss Rita? But they
Yeah,
were big.
I only seen them a time or two, but I know kind of what you're talking about. But I didn't see them a whole bunch of times.
Well, my daddy was a minister, so we would get them through the church to give people because it was government cheese.
Hmm.
So we ate quite a bit of it. He didn't
Okay.
have a big salary, but they made the best grilled cheese sandwiches, and then they disappeared. It was probably
Commodity.
about
Yeah, I think the time that I did see it, my grandma, which was a pretty old woman, she got some of the
mm,
commodity cheese. Was that a one room school? No, but it was a small school, Randy.
Janet remembers that commodity cheese.
Hmm.
But yeah, you'd slap some of that on Wonder Bread and then make a grilled cheese sandwich. And I don't know why, but it just melted. And now maybe I would eat it and go. But as a child, it was
Yeah, now
Um,
it's artificial cheese. And June, is Rhonda in here? I miss Rhonda. June said hi, Rhonda, but I didn't see her. Commodity
Annette
cheese.
remembers.
Hmm.
They gave away cheese, butter, and a couple other things, and their cheese was the best thing out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize it was called commodity cheese. I just knew it come from the government.
Mm.
Wilkes can go play some Madden 25 on his PlayStation. Good
Oh,
night.
go play. I don't play games on the computer. That ain't my thing. Oh, you see, what did J. Mary says? I've saved my chip crumbs from barbecue chips and corn chips and such, and used it to coat your baked chicken. Now that sounds good. Hey, why don't we talk about food? I don't know what. I don't even know what brought up the food tonight. But
Sardines.
oh, sardines. Yeah,
We
but
we went from Reubens to sardines to
I,
some weird
may,
stuff that
yeah,
went that
maybe
well
somebody, might have been me, said what we had for supper, and it went from there. Beans and peanut butter too. Oh no, Pam, no.
and Joan said she loved that cheese. Her aunt got it the best cheese in the world. It just was perfect for grilled cheese sandwiches growing up.
If some of y'all ever invite me for supper, don't make peanut butter anything. If it's
If I invite you to supper, it would be like homemade chicken pot pie or chicken on rice or something, hamburgers on the grill or fresh pulled pork or something
yeah,
like that
but
off my smoker.
I'm just teasing. But hey, Pam, are you feeling better, Pam? And invited Wilkes. He went to play peanut butter pie. Yeah, I think I'm fixing to do a video on peanut butter cream pie.
I haven't had a peanut butter cream pie in ages, Miss Rita.
I know I made the last peanut butter pie I made was with the cream cheese and stuff, but this is a cream one, where you cook the milk and the peanut butter and eggs.
Pam is getting close to being well, but I think she said this afternoon her husband now has creeping crud. So
Yeah. Meatloaf,
uh,
potatoes, and white beans tonight.
I'll have to check
Sounds
that out, Joan. And check out and see what Walmart has if it's close to it. The only place I found ground hamburger that's close to childhood is at Fresh Market, and I get it half price on Tuesdays, and it tastes close to what the flavor was growing up.
Hmm.
Totally different than. But now, if I had a farm and I raised cattle, I wouldn't have that problem.
Cindy wants a blackberry cobbler. Mm.
3-berry pie, blackberry, blueberry, raspberry.
Well, when everyone gets their Bargella heart quilt done, will you have a quilt show for us? We might could do that. That might be arranged.
I'm sure you will, Donna. Donna says she's back. Her daughter picked up an order from Walmart for her and delivered it. She's good for a few days now. I guess her daughter's going on an Alaska cruise.
Wow.
And she'll miss her, and I think so. Yeah. Oh, I'll have to check, Joan.
Randy, where did you eat at tonight? You probably stopped at some restaurant somewhere.
He says, change the subject. I'm getting hungry.
Hungry.
Randy, I had to go get the homemade Chex Mix because you guys made me hungry. I had to pick up some more Chex to make another bag because it's getting low. Janet says, Rita, when I make your lemon jello cake, I buy the lemon cake mix, and if I do strawberry, I get strawberry cake. The flavor is so good.
That lemon cake is my daughter's favorite. That's what she always wanted for her birthday, but her grandma made it for her before she passed away. You ate your truck, Randy? Now
Yeah.
you need to get out of that truck every once in a while and walk around and move around a little bit.
Get your circulation going.
Let's see. I missed somebody. Somebody said, who did I miss?
Denise said, "Come up to the Northwest. You'll likely get grilled brats and burger. During the winter months, it'll be pot roast, beef stew, chili, spaghetti, and meatballs.
Irene.
I
Hello,
eat all those."
Irene.
Jamie has a mini pecan pie waiting for her.
Ooh, that sounds good. Not as good as regular, but it'll do.
Well, Randy had a roast beef sandwich and pork and beans.
That sounds good.
Joan's eating candy. She's being bad.
And hey, Lisa, how's Lisa tonight? I don't think I saw you today during our live stream today.
Oh, Marla's down to 6%. She doesn't know where her plugger upper is. She's
I was just going to say, go get your plugger upper. But
Donna says I need to bake something. I'm about ready for homemade pound cake. That's what I'm hungry for. I made some real good challah bread, and it was the best French toast 2 or 3 times, and I need to make another batch. Because it got spread out between Georgia and Tennessee and here. It wasn't enough.
And let's see, Cindy, come back and visit with us. And if you're ever up my part of the state, come by and visit in person.
Lisa's been tired. She cleaned lots of windows yesterday.
Oh, wow. Oh, I want some M&Ms. Janet's got 17. Y'all running low on juice.
And Randy says peanuts or plain.
You know, I think I like the plain better than the peanuts, but I'll eat any of them because I'm not picky.
It's called challah bread, Kelly. Challah. It's a Jewish egg bread that's slightly sweet. And it's very, very good. I'm using a recipe I got from Israel. And it's just really good for French toast. It's not olive bread. It's challah.
Hello to Kelly. Kelly, are you new in here? Because I can't recall your name off the top of my head. Welcome to our chat. Let's see.
Hi, Joy T.
Joy T.
Donna says I should have ordered candy, cookies, or donuts.
You should have. Now you got flour and eggs and sugar and stuff. You can go make some. Don't you have the ingredients? Sometimes you just have to have the ingredients. I watched a bit earlier today and you showed up again tonight. I know. I'm on here all the time, and then sometimes I go 2-3 days and they don't see me.
And we get withdrawals. We get Miss Rita withdrawals.
So y'all welcome Kelly into our hen party, hen food chat, whatever you want to call it. My mother put peanut butter in her oatmeal cookie recipe so they stayed soft. Okay.
I just use 2 different types of oats.
Y'all
I mix it to keep them soft.
Oh, Janet's daughter, our youngest daughter, has a terrible case of shingles. She's been to the doctor twice.
I'm sorry about that.
I've known people that's had shingles. They're bad. To hear them tell it.
I did my vaccine for that because I did the newer 2-shot one because there was no way I wanted to go through that. The first vaccine they came out with shingles was crap, but the second ones they came out with it's supposedly really good, and at least if you get it, it reduces the severity. But yeah, no.
And Kelly, I've had to clean the kitchen before I could cook anything. Y'all ever have to do that? So I know what you mean. Make a counter spot before you could do anything. And Randy said, Kelly, it's the hens and Randy. Uh,
Joy T, are you on Facebook? Send me a message on Messenger and I'll send you my challah bread recipe.
nerves under the rash.
You can actually get a long-term nerve condition from shingles where it damages the nerves and so the shingles clear up, and there's a specific name from it, and something like 25 or 30% of people who get shingles get this nerve where they've had it, and it's not. I've had friends who have it. It's not. Okay, find me on Facebook, Joy T. Send me a message. Just look for the Dachshunds under my name, and I'll give you my challah bread recipe. It's actually pretty simple. It's mostly spending time letting it raise. Like it takes me 15-20 minutes to put it together. And then you raise it, and then you take the air out, let it rest for 10 minutes, and then you braid it and let it raise, and then you bake it. So what's the yes from Janet King?
I don't know. Facebook. Janet King's on Facebook. Is it Facebook? Because Joy T said yes.
Yeah, I know Joy T asked me for the challah bread recipe. I was wondering if Janet was talking about the shingles or the challah bread.
Say, Marilyn, do I need to see if I need to give? I'll just throw out some more ranches if y'all will be nice to people that come in.
Well, I tell you what, Marilyn, Mimi was just waiting for her troll to come in because
She
she's
was
not having a good day. and Cindy kept beating us all out to knock them out. Well, shingles, J. Mary, come from having the chicken pox as a child. It's not something you catch from someone else. But if you had chicken pox as a child, there's a certain percentage of a chance as you age, especially go past your late 60s, your late 50s and 60s, that you can develop the shingles. And some younger people do. But whatever happens when you have the chicken pox as a child, it stays dormant. And it can stay dormant or it can pop up. And so shingles is something that's just dormant from having chicken pox when you were a kid. And I don't know about this COVID stuff. I don't even go in there. That damn demic did too much trouble. That's fine, Joy T. Don't worry about it. You just send me a message. I'll keep an eye out for it, and I'll send you a photo, a copy of it.
Randy, I think you were my first ranch, and that's been 2 years ago, I think.
So you guys are the strippers, and Randy was your first ranch?
I don't know. Wait. And I don't even know how me and Randy got connected together on just through YouTube. I don't remember. But it's been a while because my oldest granddaughter was just pretty small. And we'd go up and she would chat with Randy. And she'd blow him kisses and say, bye, Randy. And she's 3.5 or so now.
And she got the, you're welcome, Joy T. J. Mary said she never gets cold sores or anything like that, but I got chicken pox twice. Well, there's something, and I don't think they know what it is, that it stays dormant, and not every adult, and it typically happens when you get older, my age and older, that it'll pop up. And sometimes it happens when you're in your 30s and 40s, and it's really, yeah, it's not good.
Let's see. And hello, that girl. She said, I bought a box of canning supplies at a garage sale. It had 8 boxes of Kerr lids, price tag 17 cents. I'm going to test a couple next time I do some canning. When did lids cost 17 cents? That's been a long time. That's been a while.
I'm sorry, Mary, that your insurance doesn't cover it. Because that's highly atypical. That is almost always covered by insurance, at least a good degree. I
Yeah.
didn't remember that Barbara Walters.
I gave you a wrench, Janet. Who else that don't have a wrench that I need to give one to? Y'all welcome that girl too. I don't think that girl's been in here before.
No.
Up in the cold north, and we had planned on moving south before COVID lockdown. Still the hope. So enjoying all these accents. Don't you just love Southern accents?
Mm,
We sound like some of us. I sound like a hick. Anyway.
I don't remember, Jane, that Barbara Walters caught chicken pox at 83 years old. She didn't have it as a child. I imagine that it's very possible. I don't think I ever had the measles because we got measles vaccines when we were children. That was pretty much required.
Denise, here comes your wrench. I don't see you with one.
Yeah, June, the weird thing was mine was zero. Mine was a zero copay on my Medicare, and my sister's was 35 for her first shot, but they delayed. We're going to go in on the 30 or 31st of December, and she didn't get in till the 1st of January, and it was like $90. And we were like, so if we would have gotten in and you wouldn't have canceled her appointment, it would have been $35 yesterday. But because you rescheduled,
And Pam don't know. Do you, Pam? You don't know what that wrench means? That wrench means if we get trolls in here, you can throw them out. Because we have trolls sometimes. You do lives. You'll be having to throw wrenches out too when you do lives.
they're the people that kind of monitor chat, catch things when the Miss Rita doesn't, bring things to Miss Rita's attention if they need to, and kick out bots and trolls.
And I'm watching the chat real close tonight, but sometimes I just get to sewing and doing other things, and I'm not watching the chat. And I'm missing it.
Yeah, Catherine, the old seals had a fairly thick rubber seal.
Hmm. More than the ones nowadays. You might have to put them in hot water for longer too to soften them up. How do you do it? Well, you see them 3 little dots over to the side. You can throw them out, but don't throw them out unless they need thrown out, and you'll know pretty quick if they need thrown out. But you can ban them and delete their comments. But I'm not going to do it right now. Let's see. It was Jane. Jane, a few minutes ago, deleted her own comment because she was knocking a bug off of her what do you call it? Keyboard, and she deleted her own comments.
That was pretty funny. We're like, what's going on here? Oh,
And
I was smacking a bug.
and you know that girl, you might use it on jelly and stuff like that. That might be better too than something that you'd have to run in the pressure cooker a long time. Those lids. Apparently, it was Denise's comment you
Yeah,
deleted. Oh,
it
Denise.
no.
Yeah.
She hid Denise's comment, and then like 30 seconds or a minute later, Denise's comment was on hid, and I'm going. And then she said she was smacking a bug, and yeah, you just click on someone's name, and it shows you, it gives you
Options.
different options.
And it has where you can undo it.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not going to go test it right now. I might not ban somebody that I didn't want banned.
But that was really funny when I'm going, wait a minute, what happened here? And then she came up and said she was hitting a bug. It must have been one powerful bug that you were trying to get rid of.
Oh my! Well, you guys, we've been here an hour and a half. I'm going to go get ready for bed here in a minute too.
Yeah,
Been
I
a
think
been
I'm
a
about ready to.
been a nice day, but it's been a long day. Oh, it was a gnat. Don't you hate them gnats? Sometimes they're worse than other times.
And they're so small, it's just, sometimes you end up, they can be annoying.
All right, y'all start saying your long goodbyes because we're going in a
Oh,
minute.
yeah, that long Southern goodbye. We got that down pat, don't we?
Start them long goodbyes. Yeah, see you tomorrow. We'll try. Well, I'll probably be on tomorrow sometime or another. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, we all need our beauty sleep. You know that? Don't.
Well, unless I'm exhausted, I don't usually get more than an hour or two at a time, and I break it up.
Oh,
When
I try to sleep at night.
I'm exhausted, sometimes I get 4 hours, and it's like, woohoo.
Time for a nice beverage and slow down to sleep. Yeah, we kind of need to get off the screen thing for a while before we wind down for bed.
Good night, J. Mary and Janet and Marilyn and Denise, and hopefully Miss Rita will pop up and surprise us tomorrow. We're all pretty good at.
I'm still laughing at you, Marilyn, and your funny comments about us. Well, you need your rest since you've been sick, Pam. So you sleep all you need to.
But yeah, we've got pretty good radar, Miss Rita, for finding you when you pop up, and that kind of actually makes it nice that it's not scheduled, because sometimes, like tonight, it was a good night for everybody.
And
I mean, it was for me.
Catherine, you be safe down there, and you watch Francine, and you be safe. And the rest of you too that's anywhere where she's going to come through at.
Night, Joy T, you're very welcome. Janet, I'll be praying that you get a better night's sleep. I've had insomnia since I was 52 years, so it's just part of my life now. So I just adapted to it, but when I've had a long week like last week, and then I have a week coming up because there's like 4 doctor's appointments, and the church thing it's tiring. Joan says, I have enough trouble, fat fingers. Good night. I'm out of candy. Hang on to the trunk door and say bye-bye.
That's what they do in the South. It is, and then think of something else to say.
I have had Southern goodbyes that last an hour. I gotta really go. But wait a minute.
I just want to see if they work. I'll let my great grandkids take them to Antique Roadshow in 75 years. That's a pretty good one. You might ought to just hang on to them. They may be worth more later on.
Yeah.
Catherine, yes, ma'am. Thank you. Just watching for my family. You're good there. Okay. I said, I hope it brings us a little rain.
So I was talking about the baby clover clips real quick on Amazon. I have seen them 50 for $15 of the little micro clips, as well as the regular size 5 clover for $15. And a few days ago, they were 18 for $50 of the genuine clover. So they still do pop up on Amazon for a really good price. But Clover's the only one that I've seen does the baby ones with the precision tip.
Donna,
I use those a lot.
Thanks for coming and visiting with us tonight. The more we get in here, the more fun and interesting it is. If there wasn't but just a few of us, it wouldn't be as much fun. Wouldn't be as much what interaction, because y'all all got something else to say. Let's see. I got one in Slidell, Louisiana.
Well, I appreciate that, Kelly, and I'm sorry. Those night panics, I don't envy you. I've just learned how to keep my mind busy and do quiet activities for 4 or 5 hours a night, and that recharges me enough to go with my 2 to 3 hours of sleep. And normally I do good. I took a couple cat naps today because I've been traveling. But
I was going to say, do you not get tired during the day and take at least some short naps during the day?
Sometimes, especially if I been traveling or I've had surgery or something like that in the afternoon, I'll catch 45 minutes to an hour. But a lot of days, if I don't have time, like when I was gone, those 6 days I didn't have time to catch really much of a nap, except for a couple of days when my
Jenny,
niece was.
You didn't get much sleep last night then, if it was 4 before you went to sleep. Are you tired? Are you tired now, Janet? Are you ready to get some rest now? Is it finally catching up with you? It catches up with me. If I get up early in the morning or something, I've got to go get some sleep. Oh, you left and came back and we're still on. Did you go take a nap? But we're going. We are going, ain't we, Joanna?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
I'm waiting for Joanna to leave, and she hadn't left yet.
I'm leaving. All right.
Good night,
y'all.
Joanna. Nice visiting with you. All right. So I'll turn off the lights and leave now that Joanna's gone. Oh, let's see. I'm an antique collector. My science brain is curious. Yeah, it would be. Good night, Jane Martin. Good night, Donna. Bye, Joy T. Happy naps. Y'all all go get you some good night's sleep. Get ready for bed and wind down. We'll all be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning. All right. I said I was going to turn off the lights. Yeah, thank you for joining us in our chat, Mary Webb. All right. Ending the stream. See y'all tomorrow. Good night, Donna Dixon. Good night, Joanna. I already told you good night once. That's the second time, Joanna.